What's up guys, Mostly Aviation here, and today I'll be reviewing this 20-year-old model, and this is a Philippine Airlines Boeing 747-400 1500 scale by Starjets. And again, this model is actually 20 years old, so it's way older than me. And I got this from a seller online for 1,500 pesos. And the seller told me when he got this model, he only kept it in the box. So this model is in mint condition. So yeah, here's the box. This is my first Starjets model, and I finally have a Philippine Airlines 747. Ever since I started collecting, I always wanted a 747 from PAL. Yeah, here we have the box, which the front, it's quite similar actually to a Gemini Jets box of their old style. Yeah, we have the Philippine Airlines logo, Boeing 747-400 die-cast precision model, and here we have a picture of the actual model itself. Here it says made for collectors by collectors, which I think this one is from the box of Gemini Jets, if you guys could remember, but I'm not sure if they got it from Gemini Jets. But yeah, here it says scale model 1500. We have Starjets logo, the logo of Starjets, and here we actually have their website, which I tried to search their website, but I think it got taken down already. And I don't think Starjets, I think they went out of business already, but I'm not sure. So yeah, here you could also see this in the Gemini Jets box, which high collectibles, pure quality, and all that stuff. You see these in your Gemini Jets box. But yeah, here we have the registration number, which is November 751 Papa Romeo, which is a American registration. Moving on the other side, it's just the same thing. We got the item number. Yeah, adult collectible model. This also, you could also see this in the Gemini Jets box. And here's the other side. Here we have the back, which has the specifications, but it's not the complete specifications, like the kind of engines that this aircraft have. It does not have that here. Yeah, those, and then it has a license of Philippine Airlines, but it just says Philippines, not Philippine Airlines. But yeah, and then here it clearly says 2000 Starjets, so it means this was a 2000 release by Starjets. So this is a 20-year-old model. The box is actually in a pretty good shape. In real life, actually, these are white actually. They do have yellow tarnish on it, but yeah. And we also have here some damages here also, but still the box is still the same as the guy bought it. But yeah, so that's nice. So now let's unbox it. Then here we have the tray, which you can see the tray does not have a single yellow tint on it. So that's a good sign that it's just kept in the box, so it's mint condition. But yeah, we have the tray, which does not have any damage on it at all. And here we have the model. So we got the foam plastic, and just to plastic, and here we have the model. So the model here is amazing. It does not have any damages on it, and it is basically mint condition. And yeah, this is a 1500 747, 20 years old, and it's in mint condition, so that's amazing. So let's take a look first at the left side of the model. So here we got the cockpit windows, and you could actually see a windshield wiper, so that's a nice detail. You could also see the escape hatch for the pilots, I think, or people on the flight deck. But yeah, here we got the business class windows. The windows of the 747 again is square, so that's nice. Here we got the nose landing gear, which does not have a landing gear door. Other Starjets models, they really don't have the nose landing gear door, so it looks weird. But yeah, and The wheels is made out of plastic and it does not roll. So as what's written on the box over here, it says realistic metal landing gear, and that's not true at all. This one is pure plastic. It's not realistic at all, but yeah. And what's a nice feature with this model, we have the emergency exit cutouts on the fuselage. So that's a very nice detail that they have added here. Here we got our L1 door. Over here we got the second deck, which is I think full business class, and we have the top deck door over here. Here we got the Philippines titles, and then here we have our L2 door. We have another emergency exit cutout. Over here we got the landing lights on the wings. Here we got the engine, and then we have another engine over here. Moving on, we got our L3 door, and then yeah, we also have another emergency cutout. And again, I flew in a Philippine Airlines 747 back in 2013, going to San Francisco. Going there, I think I was seated here, like in this area, this window, where it has the back view of the wing. Yeah, here we got our L4 door, and then here it says Boeing 747-400, and it's in metallic. The titles are in metallic. And here you also have the, if it can focus. Yeah, here we have the Philippine Airlines logo on its wingtip, and we have the red navigation light. Over here we have another emergency exit cutout. Here we got the registration, and under the registration, I don't know what that is, but yeah. Here we got our L5 door. Then we got the Philippine flag. And over here you could see how the horizontal stabilizers is attached on the fuselage of the model. And looking here, we got the logo of Philippine Airlines, which they did a great job on it. It does not have a APU detail on it, but that's fine. Moving on, the right side of the model, it is the same thing, but we got the front cargo door, which of course it does not have any details, but again, it's a 1/500 scale model, so it's understandable. And if you could see, if I turn on the flashlight here, you can actually see two dots over here, which is a nice detail. Like, they didn't have to add that, but yeah. So this 1/500 scale model is incredible in detail, especially the fact that this was released in 2000. So that's quite impressive. But yeah, we've got the green navigation light. Moving on, at the back we have the back cargo door, and we have a small cargo door behind it. And yeah, and I think going back from San Francisco, I was seated over here in this window, and yeah. So here we have the full top view of the model. Let's take a closer look in the front. We have the cockpit windows, which again, it has the windshield wipers, and we have a emergency escape hatch over here. We have emergency escape cutouts, and here we have a beacon light, and beside the beacon light we actually have another detail here, which is nice. Here we have the Philippines titles. Moving on, we also have another detail here, and here on the wings, these things, it says no step. It goes all around the wings, and we also have some type of shape of the nose step here, created a shape, which is, I think it is an actual detail on the real aircraft, so that's another nice thing to point out. Moving on, nothing really much at the back. Yeah, on the horizontal stabilizers, it says no step again. So here is the full bottom view of the model. Looking closely, we don't have a nose landing gear door detail over here, but yeah, we have the nose landing gear, which does not roll. Here we have the gray. The underbelly is color gray. Yeah, here we have the Starjets logo. Here's the bottom of the wings, which has the registration. The bottom of the engines. Yeah, and then here we have the main landing gears, which again made out of plastic and they do not roll. And here it's quite loose, but for some reason almost all of the 747 models, 1/500, 1/400, they do have loose back wheels, but they do not come out. So yeah, And then going here at the back, you could see the back cargo doors. You could see again the line on how the horizontal stabilizers is attached. And we don't have an APU detail, but that's fine. Here we have the full front view of the model. Taking a look closer on the engines, it's just a one solid plastic piece. But actually, wait, never mind. The engine is actually made out of metal, so it's not plastic, it's actually made out of metal. But yeah, it's one solid piece. And then here is the full back view of the model. So yeah, that's everything with the model, and I'm actually very surprised on how great, how this model is still in great shape after 20 years. It does not have a single damage or anything like that. This model is older than me, and yeah, that's amazing. And considering it to be a 1/500 scale, it has a lot of details that they don't have to put there, but they put it there. And yeah, this is my oldest model in my collection, beating my Philippine Airlines DC-8 by 2 years. So again, this one was a 2000 release, and the second oldest model in my collection was a 2002 release. So yeah, this is an amazing model, 20 years old. So yeah, that's it guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you next video. Bye.